Hello there, my friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. The Premier League 2023-2024 is gonna start officially this week. On Sunday, we had the Community Shield between Arsenal and Manchester City. And Arsenal won on penalties, and that is almost the kickoff of the Premier League. Are you ready? Yes, I am ready. And please join us for all the big games. Soccer IQ YouTube channel. Call-in show, watch along. You have the link provided for everybody to call, no exception. Before the game, during the game, and after the game. So I'll be waiting for you starting this Friday for the game between Burnley and Manchester City. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's gonna take you only 1 second to help the channel. We talk about every single team in the world in this channel. We don't care about the team you support. We care about football.
English Premier League.
Let's start by talking about the Premier League match week number 1. Everybody start by 0. So everybody got a chance to win it. You never know. A team can do the Leicester. A team that you didn't expect to win can go ahead and win it. We're going to go very quickly and talk about all the games for match week 1. It's going to start on Friday and end on Monday. We're going to go very, very quickly. I'm not going to give a lot of details because the video is going to be too long. But for the big games, big teams, we're going to have specific videos. So stay tuned for that. Let's now start by Burnley against Manchester City. The student, Vincent Kompany, against the master, Pep Guardiola. Guardiola knows how to beat Burnley. Has nothing to do with Kompany, but they score a lot of goals for some reason against Burnley. Always it's end up by 4, 5, or 6. And this time around, I don't think it's going to be the same. But I think Manchester City are going to win 2-1 against Vincent Kompany's Burnley. I think Manchester City are going to try to bounce back from the defeat against Arsenal. Let's move on Saturday, August the 12th. Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal got the momentum at the moment. They just won against Manchester City, the Community Shield. They got a great team. They have some good addition like Declan Rice, Timber, and Kai Havertz. So I think Arsenal are going to win this game 3-1. The second game, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be between Bournemouth and West Ham. West Ham haven't really signed anybody. Correct me if I'm wrong, but by the time of recording, they're just trying to sign, but you never know, they might sign few players in the next coming days. Bournemouth, I don't know much about them. I don't know how their transfer activities been so far. So I see this game end up by 2-2. Let's move on. Brighton against Luton Town. Brighton are going to teach them a lesson of football. Luton Town, I don't know really about them that much. They still even have some players from the No League. So I don't think they're going to be strong enough to beat Brighton at home. Brighton are very good, even though they can lose Moises Caicedo before this game. But I think they have enough power to destroy Luton Town 4-0. Moving on, Everton against Fulham. Everton need to make sure that they don't fight for relegation this season. They have to kick off this game or gun blazing at home. Fulham, they might lose Mitrovic and Willian before even the game against Everton. So I think this game is going to end by 1-0 to Everton. Sean Dyche is going to score a goal, close the door, Brexit FC, and see the game out. Let's move on. Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time in the USA. Sheffield United against Crystal Palace. To be honest, I don't know much about Sheffield United. But Crystal Palace, they lost Wilfried Zaha. Michael Olise still injured and might move to Chelsea or Manchester City. I think this game is going to be a draw. 1-1 at the end. Let's move on. Very quickly, the last game on Saturday is going to be between Newcastle United and Aston Villa. Two very, very good teams. One of them, Newcastle, are going to be in the Champions League, and Aston Villa are going to play Europa Conference League. Solid teams. I think it's going to end up by a draw, 2-2 at the end. And then we move on for Sunday games. The first one is going to be 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time between Brentford and Tottenham Hotspurs. A London derby. Not going to be easy for Tottenham. We don't know if Harry Kane is going to be in that game. He might be sold before the game. Brentford always play very good in the openings. I still remember a couple seasons ago when they destroyed Arsenal. Tottenham, we don't know what kind of Tottenham you're going to get this time. London derby, 2-2. It's going to be a draw, in my opinion. Let's move on. The last game of Sunday is going to be between Chelsea Football Club and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea need to win this game, but depend on the lineup. Christopher Nkunku, by the time of recording, still out injured. Anything can change if he's back. And depending also on who is going to be in goal between Kepa and Sanchez. If Sanchez, then they're going to keep a clean sheet. If not Sanchez, they're going to concede a goal. But either ways, I see Chelsea in front of their own fans at Stamford Bridge try to send a strong message and build some momentum with a bunch of new players that they just got all over the world. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. Let's move on and talk about the game on Monday. That is going to be the last game of match week number 1. Manchester United against Wolves. Wolves don't have enough activities on the market. They just sold an important player to Saudi. Lopetegui is getting frustrated. I even heard that he could even quit because he doesn't have enough funds to make a team. Manchester United, they didn't have the greatest preseason, but I think they're going to bounce back. Manchester United to win 3-1 at Old Trafford. And like I said, my friend, I am going to make videos about specific teams, like big teams, Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, and even Newcastle, like top 6 teams. I will try to make specific videos to give you more details. God bless.